You know the scene, right? It's that morning ritual, the little rainbow of pills sitting there on the kitchen counter, right next to a glass of water. It's something I saw my own parents do for years, a quiet little promise to yourself that you're doing the right thing for your health. But what if I told you that well-intentioned habit could be secretly backfiring?
Seriously, what if two of the most common supplements you're taking are right now silently hardening your arteries? Or even worse, damaging your nerves? Now, this isn't some scare tactic. This is what the very latest clinical evidence is telling us. And believe me, it completely changes the game for anyone over 60. So stick with me, because we're about to uncover the four popular supplements that could be doing more harm than good. And then, I promise, we'll get to the four essentials your body is actually crying out for.
Look, you've been doing everything right. You take the pills, you drink the water, and you get that little boost of confidence. But here's the thing they don't print on the bottle. After you hit 60, your body starts playing by a completely different set of rules. The game has changed, and it's time we all learned how to play it. So you're probably asking, why? Why the sudden change? How does a vitamin that was your friend for decades suddenly become, well, a foe? It really all comes down to these incredible fundamental shifts that happen inside your body as you get older. Okay, let's break it down. Think of it like this. Your gut, which used to be like a super efficient sponge for nutrients, it's just not as absorbent anymore. And then you've got your liver and fat cells. They start hoarding certain vitamins, kind of like uninvited house guests who just refuse to leave. To top it off, your kidneys, the body's all-star cleanup crew, they start to slow down. The real problem here, most supplement labels are totally stuck in the past. They're designed for a younger body, and that, right there, is where the danger creeps in. All right, let's get right to the heart of it. We're going to go through the four supplements you need to take a hard second look at. Think of this as your official caution list. First up, and this one is a real shocker for a lot of folks, calcium. I mean, come on, our whole lives we've been told calcium for strong bones, right? Well, after 60, the script completely flips. When you swallow that big calcium pill, it doesn't always head straight for your bones. Instead, it can go rogue, getting deposited in your artery walls, literally turning flexible pipes into brittle, hardened tubes. And get this, here's the statistic that should make you sit up and pay attention. Taking calcium supplements by themselves without their crucial partners like vitamins D3 and K2 is linked to a jaw-dropping 31% higher risk of heart attack in older adults. Let that sink in. It's not fortifying your bones, it's practically petrifying your arteries. Okay, next on our list is a vitamin with a bit of a dark side, vitamin A. Now hold on, we're not talking about the good stuff you get from carrots. We're talking specifically about the retinol form. It's a fat-soluble vitamin, which means your body just loves to store it. And the problem, as we now know, is that after 60, your liver's clearance system slows way down. And this retinol, well, it really starts to overstay its welcome. And this buildup of retinol acts like a silent saboteur. Dry skin, feeling dizzy, joint pain. Does any of that sound familiar? We usually just shrug it off as, oh, I'm just getting older. But over time, this toxic buildup is straining your liver, it's weakening your bones, and it's even been linked to a 25% higher risk of an irregular heartbeat. Our third cautionary tale is all about iron. And let me be absolutely crystal clear about this. We are only talking about taking iron supplements when you do not have a diagnosed deficiency from your doctor. This is a super important distinction. This quote really says it all. Excess iron has no easy exit. You see, unlike a lot of other nutrients, your body is a major hoarder when it comes to iron. So that extra iron you might be taking from a supplement you don't even need, it has nowhere to go. It just builds up in your organs, your heart, your liver, your pancreas, and it creates something called oxidative stress. The best way to picture it? Think of it as internal rusting, slowly damaging your most vital organs from the inside out. And now for the one that's a real curveball, vitamin B6. You see this stuff everywhere, right? It's in multivitamins, it's in energy drinks, and the common wisdom has always been, hey, it's water soluble, so you just, pee out what you don't need. Well, it turns out that's a dangerously simple way of looking at it. The truth is, in high doses, B6 can become a flat-out nerve toxin. It can actually build up in your nerve tissues, leading to some really frightening symptoms like tingling, numbness, and weakness, especially in your hands and feet. And here's the really scary part. Many over-the-counter supplements contain over 50 milligrams of B6. Do you know what your daily need is after 60? It's just 1.7 milligrams. This is the poster child for more is not better. In fact, it's actively harmful. All right, I know that was a lot of pretty bad news, and it can feel a little overwhelming, but we're turning a corner now. Let's shift from what to avoid to what your body is truly craving. It's time for the good stuff, the solutions. So let's build a brand new foundation for your health, shall we? Here are the 4 powerhouse nutrients that should be your new best friends after 60. This is your essential list. First up, magnesium. It's your heart's best buddy and your secret weapon for a great night's sleep. Then there's vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin, which your skin has a tougher time making after 60, but your bones and your immune system are desperate for it. We've got B12, which is literally the fuel for your brain and your energy levels, but it's harder for your gut to absorb from food as you age. And finally, omega-3s. These are the ultimate firefighters, calming inflammation in your brain and your heart. These are the nutrients that work with your body's new rules, not against them. But hey, knowledge without action is just trivia, right? So let's turn all this information into a solid plan. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Here is a super simple 2-step action plan you can literally start today.
It really is this simple. Step 1, as soon as this is over, I want you to march over to your medicine cabinet, grab those supplement bottles, and become a label detective. Are any of our 4 caution list supplements lurking in there? And step 2, schedule that appointment with your doctor. But don't just go in and tell them what you're taking. No, you need to demand a data-driven approach. Ask for blood tests to check your actual levels of vitamin D, B12, and iron. This is how you take back control.
And let me leave you with this final and maybe the most important piece of advice. Do not be fooled by slick marketing. Just because a bottle has senior formula or for 50 plus plastered all over it does not mean it's right or even safe for you. You have to be your own best health advocate. Trust the science, not the sales pitch. So here's the real takeaway today. Optimizing your health after 60 isn't always about adding more things to your routine. It's about smart subtraction. What you choose to stop taking can be just as powerful, if not more powerful, than what you start. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. As you look at your own supplement shelf, did any of the vitamins on our caution list today really surprise you?